sit through life day after day worrying about the future, money, and whatnot. As time passes, positive energy charges your body and negative energy drains your body. I don't know too many people who live in the moment, take charge of their feelings and emotions, transform their life into a continuous cycle of self-progression. Day to day, a constant flow of has-beens, wannabes, and a handful of motivational speakers pass through people's lives, not making differences, just being verbal about what should happen, what needs to happen. Dreams give these people hope. Hope then transforms into endless thought, which in the end of the day only handicaps your thought process, meaning hope for these people is pointless. I used to think this way until I met 3 people that changed my life. Yes, they too were dreamers, with all the hope in the world, but motivation made them doers. In meeting these 3 people, I was transformed into a doer. I was inspired to document their thoughts, actions, and personalities. I call it Drive.
My role model is my good buddy right here, and my workout partner, Slater. Been with Slater for 6 years, and my role model is my buddy Mario. Gets me going, man. It's a lot of help happening here, you know, makes me feel bigger, well, you know. This is my only workout, but that was totally awesome, man. I'm starting to sweat here. Well, I started when I was about 15, and I really got into it when I was about 16.
Yeah, we met in San Luis Obispo down in Gold's Gym.
Yeah.
And I started lifting about the same age, and we just got into it together, you know?
I was definitely shocked by Mario and Slater's compatibility. I felt moved knowing these two thrived off each other, pushing their personal fitness to the limit. On this particular day, they met up with their backup training partner, Lou. Lou was definitely an interesting character, and so I added him to the film, making him the third member of Drive.
Well, every day except for Sunday, I'll wake up at about 6 in the morning, I'll have my protein shake, and I'll head back to bed, usually about an hour and a half. Sunday I wake up at 6:30. I'll have a couple bananas and a protein shake. And you know, I'll get up and I'll go to the gym and I'll really give her, you know, like 45 minutes to anywhere from an hour and a half to 2 hours. Some days I'm kind of tired and I don't feel like going too much, so I'll take a couple ephedrine pills and then a cup of coffee. Yeah, I'll head to the gym, have a good hard workout, maybe 45 minutes, hour and a half, depending on if I'm doing cardio or not. I'll head home and go back to bed for maybe hour and a half, because you know everybody knows that you only grow in your sleep. So yeah, I'll sleep for another hour and a half, and I'll wake up and have a protein shake, maybe head back to bed for half an hour, and then it's off to the gym. You know, usually by this point I need at least 2 or 3 ephedrine pills to get myself going, or else a really big cup of coffee, and then I'll come home at night and maybe watch a movie or something like that, and you know, head to bed and at least 10, 11 hours sleep every night, you know, so that's basically my day. But I respect anybody who's really gone pro in the sport of bodybuilding and forwarded our sport, you know, and getting more people involved in it because it's important, you know, the more the merrier as far as I see it. Well, I'm personally fond of Lou Bega. He's a really great guy personally, and he knows what he's doing in the gym. So I try to model myself against him as much as possible, you know, and of course, guys like Arnold Schwarzenegger always compliment his.
Like every morning I get up at about 5 in the morning and I have my protein shake and I go back to sleep till 9, so I'm nice and rested. Then I hit my Ultimate Orange carb drink, and then I go work out for an hour, usually about an hour. Then I come home and I have breakfast. Yeah, so for breakfast I usually have 2 cups of raw oatmeal and then I have 6 eggs blended up. Just drink it down, it's no problem for me now, I've been doing it for years. Then the rest of the day I usually just try to eat a lot and relax. Usually I have 3 meals during midday, and I just, you know, look at Muscle Mags or whatever. Whatever I do, I check out like Pumping Iron. I've watched like 20 times. In the burning heart, the unmistakable fire. In the burning heart, just about to burst. There's a quest for answers and a quenchable thirst. My first goal is really to get sponsored by Ultimate Orange carb drink. I mean, I have like 3 every day. It just totally spikes my energy.
On the day I was supposed to meet Lou at the gym to start on his interview, he didn't show up. A week later, he came to the gym with a shaved head and a changed attitude.
Dude, what the fuck? Fuck! Oh!
Lou, Lou's a good guy. He's, you know, I work out with him now, but you don't start working out what, 2 years ago, Mario?
Yeah, like 2 years ago, man. He's trying hard, but I don't know what's going on with him, man.
Yeah, he's a good guy, but when I met him, he was skin and bones. I'm not saying it's on Lou. What's up, man?
Hey, my name's Lou. I've been working out for about 2.5 years now. I don't have role models. People like me, we don't need role models. Yeah, I'm working on my size, so I try to train my traps and my shoulders the most. I mean, I like having the big neck and all, but you gotta have the shoulders to go with it. Gives you a nice big frame. You want to be big, train hard, eat lots of food, drink a lot of water. Hold on.